Hello, this is Edward Falls from Orchard Resources. I'm with Christy Smucker from the Mom Community, one of our Orchard partners, one of our newest Orchard partners, and she is here to talk with me about what the Mom Community is and how you can get involved with them. Christy, how you doing this morning, ma'am?
I'm good.
All right, good, good. All right, so just starting off, I'd like you to tell us a little bit about Mom Community and how your organization serves the community.
Yeah, sure. So the mom community really started about 5 years ago. I just started coming alongside teen and young moms and supporting them as they were finding their way in motherhood and kind of finding their way in life. Um, I support them personally through mentorship and also through a monthly support group. And as needs come up, we help connect moms with resources. Um, I feel like being a loving, stable presence in a mom's life is something that's really helpful for her as she is um, finding her way in life and learning how to make good decisions for herself and for her future and for her family, and just helping to bring stability and peace into their lives. Um, as as time went on, I saw a need for more support for moms who were homeless or in crisis. And so I started developing an idea for a home for young pregnant moms. And as I formalized it and started working on a nonprofit, I was connected with Orchard, and they have been coaching me in the process of starting that home.
All right, awesome, awesome. Um, what, um, how has COVID-19 affected your ministry, and how have you adjusted to doing ministry in these circumstances?
Yeah, so on a typical week, I'm normally checking in with moms. I'll take a mom to church. I stop by their house to see them, or we go on little play dates together. Or sometimes if there's a need, like they need a specific kind of clothing that they weren't able to get, I might stop by their house to take that and then just check in with them and sit and talk with them. And of course, I can't do that right now, but so we're needing to connect over the phone or video calls. Still able to connect with resources and sort of be a sounding board for questions that come up and little emergencies with the kids and that kind of thing.
Yeah. All right, awesome. All right, good, good. Can you share a story about how you've been able to serve the families in your programs? Is there I know you just told us about how you've had to change up recently, but do you have any specific story about how a particular family that you've been working with, a particular mom that you've been working with,
Yeah.
benefited from you?
Right. So when the coronavirus first hit, I just checked in with a couple of moms to see if they had the supplies that they needed. And one mom was almost out of diapers, another mom was out of toilet paper, and of course, the shelves at the stores were bare. So I thankfully had some supplies on hand at my house. So I just filled up some bags from my cupboards and took them out to them. And they were so grateful. But while I was there, I kind of realized that they didn't all have the resources to keep making trips back to the store to see if the shelves had been restocked. So I shared about the need with my Instagram followers, and a lot of them jumped in and started shipping diapers to my house, or they sent cash. And Orchard also jumped in and shared a grant to help with the need, and we were able to make care packages for moms with diapers, toiletries, and paper goods, and some food, and activities to keep the kids busy since they were
Right,
suddenly home with their moms all the time.
right.
Some gift cards, and took them out to the moms, and the moms were so incredibly grateful. It was so nice for them in a time that is really hard for them, just to know, like, hey, they're not actually alone. There are people who love them and want to support them. So it was such a really special time of connection.
Good, good. All right, that's an awesome story. Thank you for sharing that, Christy.
Yeah.
Um, how can people get involved with the mom community?
Yeah, so right now we are working really hard to get the house and the program off the ground. We're looking at purchasing a house soon. So we could use volunteers at our monthly support group once we are able to get back together again in person. Um, we often have volunteers who help with childcare, providing a meal, or even transportation for moms. And then we also are needing one-time and monthly donors to help us support the program and help moms, just to create more and wholeness for their futures.
All
So,
right.
yeah, if you want to connect with us, you can reach out to Orchard and they can help connect potential supporters with the mom community.
All right. Okay. Good. Yeah, and we'll be happy to serve as intermediaries for you, for your ministry during this time. So that's great, Christy. Thank you for sharing a little bit with me and our donors and stakeholders about the mom community and how our relationship has been able to impact what you do in your community.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah. So thank you so much for your time this morning, and I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much for everything you're doing.
Yes, ma'am. All right.